What's up, guys? How's it going? And I really gotta get good at like working out on Fridays. I always get lazy. Just gotta be consistent with it. Just whenever I doubt for a second, I just start the workout. That's probably the best approach. Don't give myself a time to think about it. Like you get into your own head about stuff. I'm gonna do the editing of the podcast real quick. Not gonna finish it, but let's get a little bit further in there. How's it going, guys? I am tired, and we also have stuff to do tomorrow, so we're gonna make this a short, sweet stream. Boom. Mm. As long as it loads. Right now I am drinking. I don't know what to call this. I don't know. I feel like this is a semi-new invention, so we have we have something to name it. I do like it. I just wish it wasn't Fireball whiskey that was fueling this thing. I only poured like a shot and a half. Then there's the Li Hing syrup. Basically, it's syrup at this point, and then cherry coke. I don't know. What should we call it? Let's call it. No, I don't know what to call it.
It's boom. It's boom.
You didn't
It's
brief
a hoggle!
beforehand.
I
Uh,
was. Oh, God.
I laughed super hard. I was kind of feeling the drink there. Anyway,
Him. I was like, God.
that was funny. I'm gonna turn it a little bit down for you guys.
The kitten comes out and he looks and he starts walking up to Hoggle and then Hoggle smacks him. I was like, God
Why didn't
damn it! Son of
Fuck
a
them
bitch.
kids.
You
Boom.
didn't
It's
brief
a hoggle.
beforehand.
I was
Fuck.
like, you're supposed to help, you butthole. She's just
he
rolling
like rolled
around.
like a 0 on his roll.
Seriously,
Charisma check from Batman.
every time he would come out, a firework would go off, a car would drive by. It took so long. Like Matt had taken off his shoes so he could sneak. He had gloves on. Finally, we make like a trail of turkey meat and we lured him into the crate and boom, we got him. So
Nice.
now
Yeah,
he's in the house.
I can't believe you didn't break out a can of tuna before that.
We had some lunch meat, but he was too afraid to eat it. Like he was hearing the mama cat sounds and like looking for her. And so we put it behind the carrier to lure him in and then did like a trail of turkey meat and then shut his ass in. But now he's gotten a bath and he's super friendly now that he's like calmed down. He purrs and like the rescue here in Fresno, the Kirkland Foundation, they agreed to
Oh,
take
I need
him.
a coaster.
So now he's got a home. But yeah, that was my
Boom.
update.
I know. I always
Picked
put
a good car to get what?
I always
Stepdaughter or
put my
whatever?
hydro flask
Yeah.
on my coaster for
Right
some
next
reason,
to
even though it
the
doesn't generate
Can't
any
Save
like
Your Alyssa.
moisture from the bottle. The habit.
As soon as I take a break from rescue, I just dropped off 6 cats up there not that long ago. I was like, all right, I'm taking a break
Eyelash
for
in
the
my
rest
eye.
of the summer.
No.
Not doing anything else. Sure enough, meow, meow. I'm like, God damn it.
No, you're.
But
I swear to God. I mean that's so like I could see.
How about like Hawaiian sunset? That's probably a drink already, right? Let me look this up. Sorry, we're just thinking of what the name is. Yep, it's already a drink. Oh, what is it though? Oh, lime juice, great unit. Oh my god, dude, that's just like a. That is a fancy. That's just a fancy. Not a fancy. It's just like a different version of a tequila sunrise. Lanai. Hmm. I don't know. I'll help me come up with a name for this drink. How about Cola Sunset? How about that?
Picked a good car to get what stuck under or whatever.
Yeah.
To hide under, right next to
Yeah.
that's the cat savior Alyssa.
Yeah. I as soon as I take a break from rescue, I just dropped off 6 cats up there not that long ago. I was like, all right, I'm taking a break for the rest of the summer.
No,
Not doing anything else. Sure enough, meow,
Mm.
meow. I'm like, God damn it.
no, you're.
But
I swear to God. I mean that that's so like I could see your life is so interesting just because every time there's any animal anywhere near you, there's like a whole operation that like comes into
Yeah.
effect. Like all of a sudden the SWAT team gets called in.
I
You
need
got
more
like
water.
15 people around you helping you.
I'll get it
Yep.
afterwards.
posting on
Because-
Facebook,
Yeah.
if it-
Alyssa's
you know, like
got it in control, and there's like a cat in need. She's like President Obama over there.
I know.
Like,
I
called
even
in
saw
the
that
team.
guy in Vegas holding that kitten that was walking around. And
Yeah.
I looked at
Oh,
Brandon.
yeah.
I'm like, if I end up going, can I have this kitten? And he gives it to me. That's what's gonna happen. And he like skated off. I was like, jeez, he was so tiny too. But
Just gives
yeah,
it to
yeah, dude. I was like, I just can't help it. Like, and
Right.
I have it in me to where like when I was in Ireland, if I had seen a kitten that needed help, that's what I would have been focused on.
Yeah.
I would have been like, okay, what are the rescues around here? What do we do? You
Yeah.
know,
Call off all the all the activities. It's cat time.
sorry guys, I'm bringing it into the hotel. You can deal with it.
Luckily, there's never been a stray cat in Ireland ever in
No.
the country's history.
I have not seen when I was there. I saw maybe 2, and they were in apartments. They were like up in the house.
So they weren't
Mm.
straight.
No strays. I never saw any stray animal at all.
I was
Yeah.
in
It's in
Ireland.
the haggis.
I can't remember one either. Maybe I know there were no snakes in Ireland.
No snakes, no wolves, no bears, just no predators at all.
There we go.
I don't know about that.
And no
Hmm.
mosquitoes.
I'm sure there's
That's a
some
good
creepy
thing.
dudes in Ireland.
Based.
Well, yeah, maybe. I didn't meet any. I was fine. I was telling him, I was like, fuck, I could walk around naked out here and not be bothered. And one of the guys, he was like, that's funny because I got up really early before the sun one morning, and one guy was walking naked on the beach. Like,
Mhm.
like it was nothing. I was all,
Nice.
oh, okay, beat me to
Top,
it.
top of
Fine.
the morning, do you?
Top of the morning. So
Yeah,
yeah.
it's everything except his hat's still on. So he
Yeah.
So not naked.
Yeah.
great.
Oh, what a nice man.
Nice man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the 4th was crazy. What was going on with you guys? Did you do anything?
I was gonna celebrate with family, but my mom was feeling a little sick, so I decided to stay back with her.
Oh,
Which is fine because I was just chilling, honestly, watching streams and like smoking basically.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it was a pretty quiet 4th. We don't go too hard on the 4th in Hawaii. New Year's it goes fucking crazy,
Yeah.
like probably
Yeah.
similar to Alyssa, where there's like smoke, like it looks like fog has rolled in
Mm-hmm.
because so much aerials have gone off. Like you'll probably hear that's the fireworks go off up until like 2 in the morning.
Yep.
But on 4th of July, it's a little bit more calm. It's a little bit more barbecue. Oh, it smelled good on this block for sure,
Mhm.
though.
Ooh.
Like
Oh.
so much people just grilling out in their front
For
yard. I just wanted to like grab a plate and just go by. Like, hey, can I
Oh
have
man, I
some?
wish you were in my neighborhood. We were giving you burgers.
Ooh.
We did some burgers on the 4th, but it wasn't really. Oh, we didn't do much. There was a lot of explosions going on. This neighborhood goes not super hard, but like they'll just keep shooting off like moderate fireworks. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
nothing crazy. Maybe they're illegal, but they might not be. They're like large booms, but they're not anything crazy. But they keep going and going and going all night. I will say that our our neighbors. Well, and I did tell these guys that before the next morning, after the sun came up, I noticed there was a bottle rocket stick on our roof, which was kind of funny, honestly. They just they were like in middle of our intersection over here, just shooting them off. It was
Oh my
actually,
gosh.
it was just like, okay, well, at least they're just bottle rockets. But
Hopefully we have the fire extinguisher.
yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Mm.
But our neighbors, like, how would you say, not across the street, but across the backyard. Our backyards connect. They're like they're Mexican immigrants, and they love throwing a party for any reason, any
Mhm.
excuse.
Mhm.
So they're patriotic as fuck. God bless them. I love it. They also go hard for Cinco de Mayo and a bunch of other, and like just like random birthdays. They'll just have so many people over, and let me tell you guys, they probably eat half the corn grown in Illinois. They just
Right.
have nothing but corn
That's
grilling.
good. That's
Like they
funny.
have people coming in with bags of corn and they're just consuming it. I feel like they,
Fuck yeah.
I don't know. I think it's dozens upon dozens every time
They're
they have
corn
a party,
people.
which is like once a month. Which
That's these guys
hell
behind
yeah.
us too, and you hear their music.
Yeah.
I'm
and I
like,
love it.
oh my gosh.
They have an abuela who's like 100 years old, literally, and they always
Cooking
wheel her,
everything.
They always wheel her
Yeah,
in,
cooking everything.
into the
got all the
backyard.
recipes in her head.
Yeah, and they just
Dude.
throw a massive party for her every year, and they just eat
Dude,
nothing but
Mexicans know
corn, and
how
I
to
love it.
party.
And they listen to
God.
the awesome music, and they I think they do other things. They've made us tamales too before for New Year's, so good.
Oh, cool.
They make the
Nice.
best tamale. Like I mean, I've had tamales around here, but theirs is like the best I've ever tasted. We've tried to make tamales, and we honestly not we did it didn't turn out too bad for us, but it's nothing compared to the people who know how to fucking make a tamale.
Oh my gosh.
Especially
Yeah.
yeah, and like even in Chicago, people just walk around.
Gotta
with just
slow
a big
down on this
box of
drink. I
tamales
feel like I
and-
sipped half of it
and just
Mhm.
start. They walk
already.
into bars and they just start saying, "Who wants a tamale?"
Fucking everyone.
Yeah, exactly. It's a Chicago tradition at this point. I don't know if you have tamale guys in like California. I'm
Oh,
sure you would.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They have
Oh yeah.
on the
SoCal.
corners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
They have the trucks and
I
then
didn't know if
people
it-
walking around Walmart.
yeah. Do they have like do they walk around with big boxes of it?
Yeah.
Into bars and stuff. Yeah. I just didn't know if that was unique to like up here. I mean, but like I didn't know if that was like a particular like weird thing that Chicagoans did. But it doesn't
What?
surprise me
They're
that
Mexican. They're Mexican aqua. Why wouldn't they do it anywhere they lived? Oh shit.
weird thing that Chicagoans did. But it doesn't surprise me that it's
Oh yeah.
a widespread thing because everyone loves tamales.
Yeah.
He's so
and
silly.
the parking lots,
I wasn't sure if the Mexicans in Chicago were different from the Mexicans in California. Maybe they just culturally changed. What's up, Alyssa?
Yeah, and the parking lots, absolutely. The tamales, strawberries, and like whatever fruit is in season, they'll walk around
Mhm.
parking lots and
Mhm.
and do that. Watermelon.
Actually, I was gonna take another sip, but no.
Like our neighbors.
I
down
need
the
to slow
way from
down on
Fort,
this.
Like the guy is
Gotta
really
wake up early
cool.
tomorrow.
Like the day before, he was like, "Hey, we're just letting you know we're having a party down there. Like you could come by if you want." And we're like, "Oh, we're gonna be barbecuing too." And then he came over later and he brought pulled pork and homemade chili and stuff like that. Oh my god, it was killer. Like even though we were making our own stuff, I was like, "Oh, that was cool of him." Yeah, it was basically him saying, "We have illegal fireworks. Don't tell on us. Here's some
Right.
food."
Don't
I'm like,
snitch.
"Okay."
That
Don't
convinces
snitch.
me.
Here's
Oh
a
my God.
tamale.
Yeah.
Shut
Oh
up,
my God.
past Legion. Why do we think so much alike?
Like,
Oh
okay.
God, that
Don't
convinces
snitch.
me.
Here's a tamale.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you can
Don't
do
have
whatever you
twins.
want. It's like
It's so funny, Alyssa. Sometimes I'll laugh at my own jokes because I forgot that I told them on the podcast. I'm like, of course, of course, I
Yeah.
would laugh at
God,
my
you
own
can do
joke.
whatever you want. It's like just don't burn my house.
Me
down.
too,
That's
lol.
it. That's
Yeah,
about it.
I'm so funny.
Yeah, don't
we're
call
we're so
animal
funny,
control. My
Alyssa.
dog
We
escapes
crack
like
ourselves
50
up.
times. Like,
I feel
he
like
always catches her.
I feel like animal control would be like, "That's Alyssa. Don't bother me. Don't bother us.
Yeah.
We blood."
I need more water.
Yeah, they know it's Tilly. Like she gets scared of the fireworks and then she'll hop the fence and come to the front door. It's like the beginning or is it the end of the Flintstones when Dino is out the window and goes to the front door? That's exactly what she does. She's like right there, ding dong. Like, God damn it.
But yeah,
I got out. Are you proud of me?
Like, get in here, you idiot.
That was the challenge, right, Mom?
I
To get
know.
out.
I mean,
Fucking dog.
it would suck for animals, especially around the 4th. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of dogs that bark around my neighborhood, but I mean, I feel kind of bad, but I mean, I don't set off fireworks. I mean, I like the idea of fireworks. Like, I have gone through my phases where I really liked fireworks, but at some point, I'm just like, you know what? I don't mind. Like, if no fireworks happen on the 4th, I wouldn't care because it's
Yeah,
still
let's
just
do
nice
less
peaceful
fireworks
times.
on
I don't
4th of
care.
July, guys.
But like,
Yeah.
if
I
people
love 'em.
insist, like, go for it. You know, I think it's okay. But like, yeah,
This
I don't
place
know.
has so
I
much
do feel bad
animals.
for the little puppers
Little
and the
pups and
kittens.
Not just
kitties.
All
domestic
sorts of
ones, but
animals
wild
are
ones
crazy.
too.
I think next year I won't even need to buy fireworks because our neighbors just went all out and they're getting expensive, dude. Like
Yeah.
we spent like $200 and we got just a little bit. And I looked at my Facebook stories from 4 years ago where I spent $200 and I had the whole table full.
Yeah,
So I was like, you know what? Everybody
It's
on this
true,
block
though.
does them. Like,
that's what
we're
I'm
just
saying.
gonna walk.
Holy shit! When I was a kid, like my uncles and aunties, they'd always just like throw like 100 down, just for their share of the fireworks. And goddamn, dude, like the we still had like fireworks like 5 days later, and we still just kept busting them open because like we're not just gonna hold on to like fireworks for 1 year until like it's 4th of July or New Year's again. So I just fucking might as well. And I've always had leftovers. Yeah, we just use it. We had the fire department called on us a couple of times because we're just like, no one wants to carry this back home, and we're not gonna store this at the grandparents' house. So fuck it, we're just gonna light them all one time. And like a dude comes up, in his fire truck. Oh, but I got one call that when fire was going down the street. I was like, no, that's not us, dog. That's further down. He's like, oh, okay. Oh man. Feel like we were a safety hazard, but I guess most fireworks are in general, not just people. Little fireball coming at us. Dude, we would legit like stuff like it into like a fire barrel and just set them all off. Not a really smart thing to do. Like I said, no one wanted to take fireworks home and no one was gonna store it at the grandparents' house, so it's like fuck it, just set them all off right now. It's like 3 a.m. We're like sweeping, right? Or dousing some leftover ash coming down. Uh We're all tired. So it's like I just set them all off right now.
You can watch them.
People have this.
Also, the barrel is very convenient. Very easy to sweep that one out.
Watch them.
People have this like motivation to be
Yeah.
like the biggest firework dick on the block, and
Yeah,
it's
they
just like
spend an
okay.
entire paycheck on that shit.
But it's like okay.
Right?
Meanwhile, I can kind of enjoy it without even spending any money.
Yeah, and that's what people do. Like, I took my nephew when like we hadn't started ours yet, right? He's 2, and he hasn't really been around fireworks yet, and so I was carrying him. I was like, "Let's go see what the neighbors are doing." Anytime one went off, his body would just tense up, and he was all, "Oh no, no, oh no, oh no!" And I was like, "It's okay, it's okay." I was
He has
like, "Look."
PTSD.
Was he a
Yeah, he's, like,
reincarnated
shell
from a
shock.
World War One veteran?
That's what I
Yeah,
said.
he
And I was
survived
like, "Look," and I
Vietnam.
give him poppets to throw on the ground with the other kids. I was like, "Look, Jordan, look." And he's like, "No, no, no." And so
The
we had to
plains.
I
run.
was there in
jungles.
the
Yeah.
French battlefields.
Patrick kept saying, "Charlie's in the trees." I was like, "Stop."
Kill him.
I had to
Jerry.
like run across the lawn with him and like cover his ears because he was like, "I want to go home."
Charlie's
So I,
in the
like, carried
trees
him
is
and I
so
ran back,
good.
brought him inside, and his mom was like, "Well, looks like we're going home because he
That
does
sucks.
not like fireworks."
That sucks. Yeah, I mean, cause like I'm
Oh yeah,
surprised
look what I
wasn't
named
afraid
the
as a kid. I was afraid
episode,
of some weird stuff. I remember
Alyssa,
there was one
because
time
I
I was
couldn't
taking
think
a
of a
walk with my
title, so I
dad,
made
and
Hoggle
like
attempt
there was
title for this
apparently a
podcast.
raccoon that made noises, and
Mm.
apparently I freaked out. I sort of remember it. I thought it was a goddamn dog barking at us, like running after us barking, and apparently there was just a raccoon. I'm like,
What? He's
I'm
just
like,
making
I
noise.
guess I was really afraid of like animals or something at that point. I don't know what my problem was, but I
Huh.
thought,
Yeah,
Yeah, that
trash
was-
pandas can be aggressive.
yeah, I guess
They
so.
can.
And they could have like rabies. So
If you
I
have
guess
rabies.
I was probably
Yeah.
the smartest kid ever.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I was never.
You want to
afraid-
live in a Will Smith post-apocalyptic world?
Yeah,
Is it in the caption?
I'm yeah with the dog. But yeah, no, I've never.
Sorry, I
never
thought the
been
sun
af-
was still out for some
yeah,
reason.
It's too like, but
Oh,
but
Hoggle.
every dog.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know what to name this podcast that I'm editing, so I just put like a temp or play like placeholder title. and I just thought like Hoggle, because honestly, that was like the funniest thing, probably from this podcast. The fact that Hoggle just like walked up and slapped this kitten. I I, I still laugh at that.
Like,
Yeah, but I don't know what to name this. When it's like random one-offs that have no topic, I'm always like, okay, what was like the funniest thing or like the thing we talked about the most on the podcast?
but every dog I've
You're
known,
such a fart. That's so good though. It's so funny.
like,
Are you my mom? No. Invisible Man rocked this shit.
but every dog I've known hates it. But yeah, kids, it's hit or miss. Sometimes they'll be afraid of it. Sometimes I guess they won't be. I don't think I was one, but hell, I
Some
don't know.
kids don't care, and
What
some
about your
are like
kids, Alyssa?
hyper
Did they
aware.
ever get scared of fireworks?
No.
Spicy.
Hattie was really like weird about loud noises when she was younger. Like I couldn't even take her into public bathrooms because the sounds of the flushes would scare her. She'd like cover her ears. So like the first couple years she would cover her ears, but she still wanted to watch. But now she lights them, so she's like, whatever. And
I have
Amara's
the power now.
yeah, Amara's never been really scared of anything. She's just like whatever,
Alright.
She goes with the flow.
Interesting. Yeah, it's just interesting to see the cross section of like what kids are afraid of, like, because I can get how noises can be scary, but yeah,
'Cause their ears are so sensitive,
I
though.
think
I'm
Like
always
they can hear
fascinated by this. Like when someone like dislikes something or has like some sort of like aversion to it, I'm always interested to know why that is. Like, what was the traumatic breaking point which caused you to be like fearful or scared or disgusted by something? It's so funny when they figure it out too. Like they're like, "Wow, like yeah, I remember getting like stung by this bee when I was young. Maybe that's why I'm scared of bees." I'm like, "Yeah, you think?"
they
kind
can
of
hear
Yeah, that was a core member that affected them. Yeah. Sometimes you
they
get
can hear
over
an
it,
airplane coming before we can.
or sometimes you just bury it deep and then it comes out when you get triggered by that thing.
Like they
kinda
can hear an
true.
airplane coming before we can.
Interesting.
Back when I had good hearing, when I was listening to music at normal volumes.
Yeah, when I
Those
went
were the days.
before I went to shows without earplugs.
That gets a lot of people.
Yeah, but some kids it just rattles them for some reason. Mine, Amar's always been like a really calm kid. Hattie's pretty wild, but like if you don't act scared, then she won't be scared. You know what I mean? It's all about that. It's
We need
the
more brave
kids who get
parents.
scared, and their parents are like, "Oh no,
Right.
oh my god," and then they're like,
You have to
they don't
handle
get
it
over the fear.
rationally.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
like people have so much aversions to like insects
Yeah,
because their
Yeah.
parents are like, oh my god, like, I'm, like,
Exactly.
toss the fucking couch,
yes.
and it's like a daddy long legs that can't even hurt you.
Yes,
Right.
Amar's friend Ebony that's here, she was telling us that her little sister, she's 3, she's afraid of flies because her mom makes a big deal about bugs.
That's a funny thing to be scared of flies. You can't be too reactive. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's like a never-ending cycle of your parents reacted heavily and then it's still in there, and then when eventually you have kids, you just react heavily to it. You gotta like break this cycle somehow, or else it's just perpetuating like whatever fear it is. It's okay to be fear of some things, heights, open ocean, getting robbed, stuff like that. Always good to be cautious, but don't just be like snap reaction scream. Whenever you see like a video like something online, I don't know, something crazy's happening or someone's getting into a fight and you just hear like someone yelling at the top of the line, like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it." I'm like, you're not helping the situation. And no one cares that you're screaming.
Bugs. So
Mm.
anytime she sees a fly, she's like, ah, like crying. I'm like, that's crazy. Like you're not
Yeah.
gonna get away from that.
No.
Yeah,
It's
Overreaction.
just learned in you
Yeah.
at that point.
yeah. Like I don't know. There are certain things that scare me. Like I don't like snakes. I won't like
I love
kill
snakes.
one, but unless it's like a cobra or something. But like,
I was gonna say like
I want one of
Python.
those shiny
yeah, if it's
snakes.
something that
That'd be
can
cool to have.
potentially kill me, then
Yeah.
yeah.
Also,
I'm
very
probably
easy
first.
pet. Just gotta
If
feed
there
them like
were
once a month.
rattlesnakes around my house, then yeah, they're gonna get shot. But
God,
other than that, I'm not
You're
gonna like go and.
you
Ick.
look so ominous saying that when you're in that red tint.
I
Yeah.
like this red tint.
I'm
Yeah.
very
The
like
devil priestess talking
I'm
about.
very less afraid of animals. Honestly, it doesn't matter what it is. I'm like very like unafraid. I mean, if it's like known to be aggressive, of course, there's a little fear in there. Or if it's like I'm in their space, that's obviously something I respect. But I'm not really afraid of any animals or bugs, really.
Yeah.
I like this red tint.
Yeah.
This devil priestess talking about like how she don't like snakes. What the-
I was gonna say
I
that's
know,
not very
right?
punk of you to not like snakes.
I like this red light. I look
Maybe
good
that's
in it.
really punk not to like snakes. I don't know.
Some punks like snakes. I've been to
I
a
go-
couple
so-
house
Also, I don't know. I think it's cool that snakes have heat vision.
a
go
couple
so
house
against
shows.
God that I also go against the devil.
I know.
They're like something to
I've
cuddle
been
with.
to
Yeah, you want your pet to love you back. You can't have a pet that's just there to be observed. Some people just have that, like, and mostly it is reptiles and like insects that are just pets that just have to observe. But some people need like connection and like to know that their pet likes them back. Like I still kind of keep up with this guy who keeps like an ant colony. His name is Ants Canada, and he does like so much things for his ants, so much things, and he knows in the end they'll never really care about him or or even acknowledge him. To them, he's just someone that shows up every now and then and drops cockroaches. Exactly. My turtle Derby doesn't give a crap about me. You need an animal that can imprint on you, right? And like a true imprint. Not just like when like people like for some stupid reason like pick up baby deers in the forest or crows in the forest and raise them. Not that kind of an imprinting where the animal recognizes you as part of its species. I'm talking about like it cares about you imprinting.
I've been to quite a few house shows where they've had snakes in their houses. It's
Oh,
always
really?
snakes or reptiles.
I'm
like, okay.
I'm worse with insects. Like I know that I mean not like the common ones like the daddy long legs. I could give a shit.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, if there's like an actual like big ass spider, like I don't want it fucking like
No.
I don't want to I don't know what it can do.
There's the fear. Like I said, it might be just like a Hawaii thing where there's like nothing like poisonous or venomous here. But honestly, I've like seen like big ass spiders like hiking in Hawaii, like huge. Definitely if it bit you it'd probably hurt a lot. Even had some in my car. But I'm like never afraid of it. I just poke it a little bit, it runs off.
I mean, maybe a really nice tarantula that like someone said, "Hey, want to hold it? Like it's my
Oh
pet."
yeah.
That's fine.
I would love a fluffy ass tarantula.
Yeah,
as a
that's
pet.
fine. But like,
That'd be cool. Get that what's it called? Oh shit. I forgot what it was called, but it was like it was like a super cool like blue tarantula, and it was like the most docile out of all the other tarantulas because it was like one of the tarantulas who could actually like sustain itself after like a very long time of eating, and like it never really moves from its like burrow layer thing. That'd be like a cool pet.
Tarantula
yeah,
as a
that's
pet.
fine. But like, if it's just some,
That gives me chills.
Tarantula
yeah,
as a
that's
pet.
fine. But like, if it's just
What is it about spiders and like snakes that has you like hesitant about them? I'm just curious.
But like, if it's just some random ass like gigantic spider that crawled on me in the middle of the night, no, brother, no, brother, no,
Oh no.
brother, ew.
I've had that happen before, and I was surprisingly was super calm about it. There was like an initial jump. I think it was like when I was camping on the beach. Uh, Actually, it was funny. I think I know when it was like one of my friends was still in like Boy Scouts. he was an Eagle Scout by then, and like he'd always like chill with his buddies, and he invited me over to like because they were like camping on the beach, and I think like that happened to me, like a big spider crawled up on me, and I was kind of like I like shook and then like ran away and outside the tent. It was like smaller than my hand. It was like probably this big. Um, but I was like, wow, I was actually calm about that. Also, I didn't want like them thinking I'm a coward or anything.
But like, if it's just
Bangs and how reactive they can be. Mm-hmm. It's true. It's in their eyes, it's either them or you, and it's definitely gonna be them. I always found like the fight or flight response is never more apparent than it is in the wild, because literally like, oh, if I don't fight back right now, I'm going to die, so I'm going to fight for my life. I always found that like super admirable about animals. They're like, I'm ready to die right here and right now if that's how it's gonna be.
but like if it's just some random ass like gigantic spider that crawled on me in the middle of the night, no, brother, no. Brother, no.
Oh no.
Brother, ew.
There's so many out here too, out in the country.
But-
Like, I just killed a wolf spider in the garage
Bro,
not too long
don't
ago.
say that. Wolf spiders are in California. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh wait, yeah.
it was in the garage.
Oh, I'm thinking of a camel spider in the Middle East.
Oh no, no.
Those are
I,
cool as
I
fuck.
have
Those
the-
things
Bad.
are
They're,
so
they're a
gnarly
little.
looking.
They're a little.
I feel like camel spiders like can take pretty much anything they they're trying to kill, except maybe a centipede. But like camel spiders are cool as fuck. Their bite hurts, so I've heard.
Freaky.
Yeah, I have the nature app on my phone, so
No,
I can
lol.
ID it.
Yeah.
And so I put it on it after I killed it, and it was like,
Mm.
yeah, that's wolf
I'm
spider, and
not
it
a-
had exploded with babies. I was like,
Oh,
ah, ah.
oh! I saw that TikTok. Did you see the TikTok where
Genocide.
they slammed it and all the babies came out? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and then but yeah,
It's funny, like I don't really like mind that there's like daddy long legs all over this place. Honestly, I don't. It really helps pest control. Um it's so funny though, like when you see like the babies pop out of the mama, they're like crawling around trying to survive. Actually, they're trying to probably survive their mom because their mom's probably gonna eat them. I don't know, I just find it cool. Man, and you realize how right, lol. You realize how capable animals are, that they're already active when they're like not even that old. Human baby could not survive what like a baby spider tries to do in its whole life. Like I like how like immediate it's like, okay, I'm grown up, it's time to move on. It's like immediate response, time to flee.
but yeah, I don't mind the wolf spider. Oh, I know that I live on like a weird edge where there might be some like brown recluse around where I live.
Ooh.
I don't know if you have that around where you live. I think
Yep.
I think it's like moderately around here. I had a friend that
Mhm.
got bit by a brown recluse, and he had a
Yeah.
bad time.
Yeah, our friend, her brother, he got bit in the middle of the night by a brown recluse. He got up and he had been bitten on his ass cheek, and so
I feel
one of his
bad.
ass cheeks was so huge
You can't sit
And
down.
he
Or
couldn't
you, like,
sit down.
goals.
Yeah,
Goals right
I was
there.
like, damn, look at you, Vince.
Oh, I
All
was
caked up and nowhere to go.
right?
I
yeah.
get if I had a place to get bit,
If,
probably maybe in my leg or like on my offhand
In my
or
lips.
something.
My lips.
My lips? No, yeah.
Get some lip filler.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. He went to the hospital. My cousin Christina, she just got bit by a black widow on her arm not that long
Whoa.
ago. She was swimming in the pool, and it.
He
it hit
deserves
her,
to get
like,
bit.
right
He was a
into the
bastard
When I
too.
was a
arm.
kid, I was convinced that would kill you. almost
Did you
instantly.
send the spider, Alyssa?
I mean, you can have a bad reaction to it. I think
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, it could be
Uh,
allergic.
You could be allergic to it. You could be elderly. You know, a baby getting bit by one probably would be very good. But she said it fucking hurt like.
I will say though, black widows look super like cool. I know like bright colors in Animal Kingdom usually signify like a warning, or if it's not, then it's just a fake warning. But like, you gotta admit, like the warnings look cool. the red flags look super awesome, guys. It looks super cool.
Gonna hurt like hell. And
Did she bite it back?
I don't know what she did. I know she got out of the pool. She said, "What the?"
That was a joke, but if I'm not wrong, we don't have snakes here, so this is all guesswork. If I'm not wrong, like if a snake bites you, aren't you supposed to like kill it? That way they can identify what snake and what anti-venom to use. Like if you're bitten already, you might as well just kill the thing and like make sure they can ID it for correct medication.
She did.
Yes?
I know
Okay.
she got out of the pool. She said, "What the fuck?" It stung.
The sharks are here. Everybody run.
Help
right?
me.
Worse than a
Yeah.
shark.
I could just imagine her too in the pool with like a drink, you know. She's just chilling
know.
and being like, "What the fuck?"
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spider was like an ultra Christian that hated alcohol. Bitter right
Yeah.
there and there as soon as he saw her.
I know. She's FaceTiming her boyfriend. What the fuck is this? Gotta go to the hospital now.
I'm not really afraid of bugs. Maybe it's because we don't have any poisonous things in a way, or venomous, I should say.
So you're saying it's
Yeah.
genetic?
In a way.
Why you're not afraid of bugs?
No, I just think like location wise, like
Yeah.
I don't have anything to be afraid of really.
guess.
I'd be afraid of the mammals. A wild boar would freak me the fuck
That's
out.
funny.
That thing would definitely charge you.
Yeah, boars are bad. Yeah. Well, yeah. I've
Yeah.
always said
But,
like
yeah.
Ooh, wild boar tastes so good though. Hey, we're allowed to hunt them. They're invasive, but they taste so good, man. Something about being in the wild, not pasture raised, and Hawaiian salt. That makes a difference too.
well, yeah. I've
Yeah.
always said
But,
like
yeah.
I could be in a pit full of snakes, and if
Not
for
that
some
anybody
reason they don't,
pasture
like,
raises
look
wild
more
boars
poisonous,
or
I
boars,
literally- or
but
like
you know what I
I
mean.
don't know. Like I have no fear of snakes as long as I know they're not poisonous. Like there's no like intrinsic fear I have of like snakes.
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess that kind of goes against it. Like
We have them up
obviously,
in
if there's a bunch of
mountains. They're
snakes
mean
around
as
me with,
fuck.
like,
Yeah,
I don't know about them.
I don't think boars in general are like nice. Maybe you could raise it in captivity and eventually get it to like you. And it's not even like a or maybe it's a territorial thing. I was gonna say it's not even like a maternal thing. It's not like moms will like mama bears will just freak out and run at you if they have kids with them. It's just like they're just out to get you because they don't like you or something like that.
Like I guess I'd be pretty freaked out, but I wouldn't. I don't find them disgusting.
I just don't like their teeth and they lunge. You know, they're
Oh,
unpredictable.
you
Right.
explained it
I
already in the
don't- even
podcast.
if
I
they're
should
not
listen.
venomous, I don't want them near me. You know.
What's the saying for coral snake? What's the saying? Do you have coral snakes in like Hawaii?
No,
Oh, okay. It's like
not even that.
black next to red. You're dead. What is it? I can't remember.
Hmm.
Red and yellow.
Yeah, I
He's a
thought
friendly
that was
fellow.
the rule too until I like looked into it.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
snake
it's
that looks like a
it-
coral
it-
snake. That's not.
Yeah,
poisonous.
like that
Yeah.
completely nullifies that rule.
King
I
snakes look like coral snakes a bit.
But coral snakes apparently are very venomous, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, there's
They should
there's
be
a
avoided.
fake one, a foral.
Actually, there's a lot of like sea creatures who like pack more venom than snakes. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, like the tigerfish
that
we saw
cone
at the
snail.
aquarium.
Oh yeah.
The
Or
tigerfish
lionfish.
too,
What is
like
it? Or is
cone
it tigerfish?
snails.
Is it a lionfish?